Obligation. So I want to draw attention now to obligation in your child for a moment. But first, let me explain to you what it is and how it relates with the conscience. Because just think about yourself as an adult. You have an obligation, and your obligation says inside, I need to. For me, it says, I need to get gas in my car. Now, I might go along on the road and I say, I don't want to do that right now. And I wrestle with this. I don't want to. I have other desires. I want to keep driving. But eventually, maybe when the light starts flashing, I say, okay, I need to stop and get gas. That's the conscience at work, prompting me. And when obligation wins over desires or wins over the I don't want to, the I need to is the winner, we call that responsibility. And our children who have ADHD need more obligation. And so there's a tipping point in their lives. It's a lot of work at first to really build this obligation in the lives of kids. But when we work hard to build it, what happens is a tipping point and children start to regulate themselves because now the obligation is greater than their urges that they have. So just understand that obligation is so important. And you want to build that inside of a child. So in this booklet that I'm offering you at biblicalparenting.org/listen, you're going to see obligation training exercises right inside the booklet. And you're going to take 5 different parts of an instruction routine, and you're going to practice them over and over again. There's actually 5 parts for the parent, 5 parts for the child. I've just taken apart into small pieces the whole instruction routine, and I want you to have that for free, biblicalparenting.org/listen. And when you go there and get that for free, you're going to be offered the other 7 booklets, and you're going to want them, I would suggest, because the very next thing you're going to want to talk about is my child doesn't respond very well to correction. That's booklet number 3, 4, and 5. 3 of them on correction, since it's such a big topic. And then the next booklet has to do with attitude, then another one, accepting no as an answer. These are the key areas that you're going to want to work on with your child, whether your child has ADHD or not. But especially if your child's challenged with ADHD, you want to work on these as exercises. And I suggest to parents, this isn't just about changing the way you give instructions. This is adding some extra, even small tasks for a child. So they're learning some things. We're building some structures inside of the heart that are building this obligation inside of a child that's going to be so powerful in helping them to regulate their impulsivity or their focus. It's just such a great thing. Let me just give you an example. One of them is you're going to call a child's name and the child's focused on something. Let's say the child's playing a video game or reading a book or playing with Legos, and the child's maybe 10. And you call the child